What's up, YouTube? Mr. Ferguson back once again with a live stream. Oh my goodness, we have been talking about live streaming for like 6 months and I have not done it. I apologize, guilty. But thank you to the four of you who've chosen to, or five that are coming in. Thank you guys. This was random. The six of you, oh man, we are cooking with gas now. Six people rolling in. Thank you guys. This was late. I did not know I was going to be able to do this. Had to take time off of work. Um, we've just got a lot going on with preparation for a church event we're going to start working on tonight and all day tomorrow. And so trying to handle some yard stuff here early today. Did not know we were going to be able to do this. I tried to throw up the live stream news just as soon as I knew. But thank you all for checking in. This is going to be something we've never done before here on my channel. You may have seen this done on other channels. I really don't know, because when you do grass, you really don't watch a whole lot of grass, at least in my years as I get older. And I see some people, hey Dizzle, what's up? I apologize. I don't have my my normal stream setup that I've typically had where I'll be able to read your questions and see all the comments. I apologize. This is going to be a totally different type of live stream, but thank you to everybody in the chat. I see a lawn rookie. Hey, what's up, man? Good morning from Australia. Wow, you win, Anthony. You win the most connected, crazy, furthest away award. So, anyways, getting into it, guys. Here is the agenda, and I know we're up to 20 people. That's fantastic. I love you guys so much. Y'all are awesome to help support this channel. So here's the agenda for today. So I've rushed out here. I've went ahead, and I don't know if you guys can see behind me, but I've already got the big league lawn striper hooked up to our Honda mower down here behind me, gassed it up. I just got that done in the nick of time. So I want to first walk everybody around because this is also going to be a video afterwards. Basically, instead of a Friday recorded and posted video, we're basically doing this live. You're going to see me do the whole lawn by myself. So if you ever thought what I do is fake, we're about to prove you wrong today. So this is my lawn, unedited, unfiltered. This is the way it looks. And it's about, you know, what, 5 after 1. It is very windy today, so I hope that the DJI mic, so far I've been super impressed with the DJI Mic 2. If you're interested in doing YouTube and you do outside content, this is awesome. And so it is really, this wind guard has really helped in the windy days, and it is very windy today, but it is a gorgeous 62 degrees here in central North Carolina. It sounds like I'm getting comments and I don't hear anybody saying I can't hear you. So awesome. So we've got good audio. So first thing we want to do is walk you around the yard for everybody that maybe has not been tuned into the channel. They don't know what I've been up to. I want to show you the unpainted canvas here to show you that first. Oh, Blake, shout out to Mr. Blake. We've been working on Mr. Blake. We might have an update on Mr. Blake's lawn soon. But first, I want to show you guys something interesting. So you may be wondering, Mr. Ferguson, how are you going to be able to move the camera? By the way, I'm on my iPhone, not my GoPro. The GoPro, number one, the battery is really fast. Number two, it's got a super wide angle. I think the iPhone is going to be better. It does tend to overheat, but being 60 degrees, let's hope that does not happen today. But if we get low on power, I did want to show you guys something I am going to be using, and I've got the front-facing cam. Let's see if I can turn this around. Everything is live. There we go. We're live. So this is something I did purchase, and I did it kind of like a backup family thing. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panel. Mr. Blake might know this because he works on these things for a living. But these is like a foldable solar panel charger. So basically I've set this out about an hour ago. We're gaining some sunlight from the sun, some energy that's going to store into these things. When you fold this up, which I'll do here in a second, there's a USB port C on the back, and we can plug that into the phone and hopefully charge it. And I just realized I have the DJI mic plugged into the phone, so maybe that won't work, but this is really cool. I got this just in case we ever have, you know, blackouts, brownouts on the grid. If you know, you know, that's a very real possibility with all the AI centers and things they're building. I thought this is really cool. If you go camping, you need power. Really cool. Don't ask me about wattage and all that stuff, but I will link it below if you're interested. So let me fold some of these legs up. Again, this is live and uncut, and I do, okay, and I do have a extender in the backyard now for my Wi-Fi. So we should have better connection all over my property. So let me fold these legs. I apologize for the the view right now, it's going to be like this sometime. So let me go up like this. There you go. Hopefully I don't make everybody sick. Let's fold these up at the bottom so I can walk around. So the first thing I want to do is show you pre-mow. This is what I would do in a normal video. Show you before we do anything. This is what the lawn currently looks like. Most of you have seen it. So hey, Mr. Blake, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. You are too kind. You do not have to do that, sir. But thank you so much. We've been working on Mr. Blake's lawn, but appreciate the super thanks, sir. Much appreciated. So here we go. So this is what we've got in the backyard. You guys know the drill. For those that don't know, we have been super dry. We did have about almost an inch and a half over the past couple days. I was gone all last week. I did not mow it. I let it grow out more. I let it dry out a little bit from the rain, but we're still a little sketchy in our back areas where I've done actually a little bit more seeding right here where you see some of these spottiness. It will look better, I think. It should, at least in times past. In the areas that are spotty over here, it should still look decent when we use the striper, but we're yet to see. I thought about blowing the leaves, just don't have time to do that. And I'm not going to bag it because it would take absolutely forever with the mows that we want to do here. So just want to give you an overview for those that are here early on the stream. Those that come in, you'll just have to tell them, yeah, you just go back in the beginning of the stream or whatever to see what we had before. And hopefully the connection will not be too terrible as we move up to the front where my main router is. But you can see we are long. I cut it last time at 3 inches. We are currently right around, I would have to guess around 4 inches, guys. So hey, thanks, Mr. See some comments popping up here. So Mr. Blake, thank you, man. Hope y'all enjoy this. Hope it's better than just a normal video. So you can kind of see, I don't know how much you guys can tell on camera. I don't know how well a live stream is going to depict good quality content for, but maybe stopping and slowing down will help. But here we go. So this is our blank canvas, which is why we didn't go forward with mowing it yesterday. And today we've got a lot of people walking around the lawn here in just a couple hours. So we want to try to do something special for everybody walking around. We want to try to make our lawn stand out. And so here you see, this is where we've had some die off of some of the summer weeds we've talked about. We'll come see Mr. Bones right here. For those that have watched the channel and are familiar, we did our own Halloween decorations. We couldn't find anything that I liked online. So yeah, we did Mr. Bones. Here's Mr. Bones. He is struggling with this wind. Look at Mr. Bones. Life without Jesus is scary. If you don't know, now you know. Mr. Bones is trying to tell the story, but he is struggling with a windy, and our fishing line has just not held up. We need to come up with some Velcro, as we mentioned last video, some better ideas next time. Under the shade back here, this is probably the best section of the front lawn. This should look fantastic. Once the sun rolls over to our left of the camera where you guys are, it should look better. Yeah, Mr. Kevin across the street, he's got a crazy view of the stream and me walking in my lawn. So that's a crazy view over there. I've already taken down the chain. We won't mention who keeps running over the edge of the grass here, but we do have a solution in the house that I've yet to put down. But told my daughter, I got something for your bud if you want. Look at that right there. Look at that. This is just, don't this hurt your heart, lawn people, when your young child, your teenager is running over your lawn? Look at that. Just mowing down babies. Baby killer. Just kidding. Just kidding. But anyways, look how lush this looks like. This came out super nice. This is GCI turf type tall fescue grass seed. By the time the video is over, we'll have that link below. There may be a link in the description. I really don't know what's down there. But all of this is just a blank canvas for our lawn striper. And loving the strip right now. The rain definitely helped it. You can see the quote domination line. No, we're not looking to embarrass our neighbors. No, we're not looking to say, look at my lawn, I'm so much better. It's just the term we use. It's just a term. So please, when I say Halloween domination mow, it's just for clickbait, really, honestly. I mean, Alan Haynes started that. Let's be honest about it. So, but this section, guys, when we get here, we're about to start mowing here momentarily. We're doing this live for those that may have just come in. This is the section I'm excited about. If Mr. Ferguson can mow straight, we'll find out. Maybe, maybe not. The first mow is always the most difficult to get the line straight. And after that, it's like tracing on paper, right? Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of simple. You follow the lines you did before, but the first one's never fun. And that's why I'm not actually looking forward to this one on camera, but it is what it is. So there's a walk around completely of the lawn. It's not very big, and hopefully it's not a detracting All right, toast. Kind of not a fair fight when you've got warm season grass or they've got warm season grass and you've got cool season grass. You just keep alternating who sucks and who's cool. And right now I'm cool and they suck. And then when it gets to come May, June, July, I start sucking in my lawn really bad and they start popping. And you guys have even noticed that warm season is just going to look better in the warm seasons. So that's what we're dealing with. So let's go down here for your first position. Now the DJI mic does a pretty good job of the microphone and the receiver here on the phone of having a long distance. So I don't think that that'll be a problem. But I'm going to set you guys up over here next to our tree line. And I think this will be a pretty cool angle to begin with. It's not going to be fun because the first couple passes I have to come up, I'm going to be going around the AC unit. I like to come up this way and then come back and then start my double striping. I think I'm going to do up and down double stripe. That's what we're going to do. That's the simplest. That'll be the quickest. And so let me go ahead and look away if it makes you sick when I adjust the tripod here. So we'll put you here for the time being. I may not talk at all when we start this process, and I'm of course going to be going behind you guys. Let me start back here. As I go back and forth, my mic may cut out. My wife is in the stream, so she may tell me, you know, and I may just need to cut off the mic while I'm mowing. And I'll try to just let it be. So if once you're watching and let me know, we'll try to change angles. It's going to take a little longer. And as you guys know that have been around the channel for a while, I hate doing this. I like just getting the work done. This is totally not doing that. This is inviting you into my work. And so it's going to be a process. So there you have it. So now I'm going to come down here. And by the way, if you're interested in the shirt, I don't know if you can see it on camera. We're talking about trying to sell a couple of these. Jesus is King, North Carolina. Got the channel down here. And we got the Mr. Ferguson logo on the front. So without further ado, I'm going to go down, start it. Let's get to work, everybody. Hope you enjoy this crazy, what seems like a super crazy video. All right. And hopefully the audio still works. Let me know down below. I won't know until, maybe you can hear the leaves. I turned on spatial audio for the microphone for my tech people, so hopefully it doesn't hear too much background noise like wind. That was the purpose, but here we go. Let's, and I've got a bungee cord to try to pick up on the lawn striper. All right, move forward. One pull, Honda. Two pull, Honda. The mic is still working. You guys can still hear me. Let's see, I'm trying to think of something. Oh man, it's looking nice. Give me a big Y-A-Y in the chat. Yay! You can still hear me. So when I rewatch this, I'll be able to tell for future purposes. It's actually looking really nice so far. For a first time. The second striping will actually look really fire, but not looking bad. Looking better than what it was, that's for sure. And hopefully my wife will tell me if there's nothing but heavy breathing. She's giving me the thumbs up, so that's crazy. Hey, that's perks of having a small lawn. I wonder how much mower it's getting versus my voice. But it's loud. Typically I have those awesome AirPod Pros and jam into some music like a crazy man. Dancing, head bobbing. But I can talk to you guys by myself like a crazy person in the lawn. And traffic. Let's wave to the nice contractor here. How's it going? Watch the channel. I can't see the phone, but thanks so much to whoever just dropped that super thanks of $49.99. Man, thank you. How kind of you. I'm just kidding. The kids can buy shoes for Christmas now. Just kidding. Oh yeah, nothing like a double stripe, man. Looking nice. The ideal mow would be bagging all these leaves, but it just fills up so quick. Still actually a little watery under my feet. It's really soft. Nice for the golf course. Not so much for a lawnmower. All right, come down here, blow some of these. Now I'm out of your range a little bit. Coming back, baby, come back. Ah, she's looking pretty, man. She is looking pretty. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but man, with these Oakley sunglasses, they're the polarized ones, dude. The grass is looking unreal green and popping right now. Hopefully you can't hear that I'm a little out of breath from walking with a lawnmower. Riding a cart too much. Need to walk with the clubs. By the way, on that subject, once we're completely done with the mow, we'll end the stream there after we, of course, show you the finished product. And I'll blow the driveway off so the wife ain't mad and trim up a little bit, as we will have to help out at the old church tonight. Which way are we going? All right. Takes a little bit longer when you do this doing a double cut, going over, you know, the last pass. Adds a little time. That's the only bonus to summer mowing. No striper, you just zip along, you're done really fast, get out of the heat. This is more enjoyable though. Man, hope it looks good on camera. And by the way, wife, if I know she's watching inside or on her phone, if the camera angle sucks or the sun gets a glare, by all means come and move it for everybody. All right. I'll go behind the tree. This section don't have a lot of shade at this time of year, but during the spring and summer it does. It's when it starts fading out on us. But today it's gonna look nice. One thing I do not have to deal with, and that is pine straw. All you pine straw people, you can have it. Mr. Blake just cut down a 49-inch diameter tree because he hates pine straw so much. And it was a job. So what I was mentioning before, we went out, Mr. Kevin and others tried to help him with seeding and getting his baby grass. They've got baby grass popping up now. He chose a better time to seed than me. So his lawn should be popping here soon. Man, it's not crazy electric stripes, but it looks good. At least in my sunglasses it does. You'll see it better in the front yard once I move you here momentarily. Oh, we're getting close to the tripod. Neighbors, I have no idea I'm live streaming. I wish I could get y'all to face them so I can see their reaction. Not impressed, I don't think. Few are. It's grass, right? We're crazy people. We care about grass. All right. All right, we got 26. Hey, that's not bad for a guy that hardly ever live streams. So I'm going to move you guys back some since you're in my line. Look at that. Not bad. Pretty good difference, right? So it's also a good training aid. If you suck at mowing, that's pretty good. I like that. I like that view. That is gorgeous. If it was a little bit darker, I like it better. Let me pull my shades down. Yeah, it's not bad. And we're at 130 or so, 145. So not bad. That's about as good as it's going to look. This side is a little sketchy, but even with the shady spots, the line kind of take away from the bad areas of the lawn. So I've got this. Nothing I can do. Sorry about that, everybody. Hey, this is the, we're going to try to keep it right here. We've got two different routers, and I think the phone is probably fighting. Are we back now? All right. Sorry, guys. It's the router's right here. It's not that. I think we were connected to my back router, and we moved. So I apologize. That's why we don't do this full time. We're not smart, so don't do it full time. But thank you. Whoever comes. It's cool, man. This was a experiment. So while my wife was fiddling, all I did was turn off the Wi-Fi and turn it back on. So apparently that fixed YouTube live stream. In case you want to know, turn off the Wi-Fi and turn it back on, and it reconnect. So I finished the right section. So now we're just going to go ahead and continue on up and down. Fun, insane mow. Let me stretch this front leg out a little bit more. There we go. So let's get back at it, and hopefully we can keep going. This video is a weird one for sure. So, and by the way, for those tuning in, we've had some technical difficulties, but we're gonna keep at it, baby, because the job must be completed. Let's go. Yeehaw! Striping along, baby. Yeah. Traffic is definitely picking up. Halloween too. Oh, that was a lovely strike right there. You guys are gonna have to start worrying about me when I'm mowing and I'm not live and I'm talking to myself like this. You're coming after me with that white jacket. All right. It's not the thickest lawn yet, but boy, she's looking better than she was 40 minutes ago. Hey, what's up, car? Trying not to die live on camera. Then they'll have to play that at my funeral. This is how he died. He died for the cause. GCI, Terrasite Call Rescue. Fun part about striping, going back and forth, left and right, up and down. Whatever's in this grass tickles my throat sometimes. Woo. Man, bushes wanting to keep me here. Now this section is definitely harder to see where my line is. Going up. Coming back, you can see it easily. Hey, here comes those neighbors. Bug in the eye. Let's see. You guys be my watchers, so I'm not going to look at them. When I walk by, see if they notice the hopping stripes. Oh crap, I just messed up. Dang it. Gotta go over this line again. Talking and not focusing. Oh, she's gonna saw the camera. All right. Oh, you're good. It's hard. All right. So I messed that one up. We could just skip that. Now I need to fix that. I went down when I should have went down and come back up, so I gotta fix it. It's not right, gotta fix it. So keep in mind, video inside of a video here, I'm seeing weeds all over the place, but who cares? Like, nobody's gonna be focusing on that, especially with lawn stripes. We're looking at the stripes, the evenness, so that's really, to me, more important. But what I feel like people think is more important. And then once that guy that's like 62, man, that looks pretty good. And he starts inspecting, then he'll see all my weeds, which we're gonna handle later on. Once our last round of seeding pops, we'll start spraying some speed zone. My nose is running, man. Coughing. There's like something in the grass every now and then. It reminds me of COVID. It tickles the back of my throat, makes me sound like I'm dying, and I'm not. Just have to cough really violently, and then it goes away. Most of the time. Sometimes I have to cough a lot. I don't know if you have that problem or not, but hey, what don't kill me makes me stronger, baby. Hope I don't get hit right here. Road Dominator. So this is, of course, the area I'm in now, the ugliest part of the front lawn. So I'm curious to see if stripes help that at all, because that's just ugly, you know? Now we can go back to the second stripe here. Now, one year, what might be interesting is to do this later in the evening. Later on, instead of 1 o'clock, we do this about, I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock, like right before trick-or-treaters come out, and just keep the live stream going to watch people's reactions. Of course, there's not a ton of people though, and most of the people in our neighborhood come out at dark anyway, so that's probably not a good idea. Oh, pull it. You're a belt yelling at me. And remember, before we ever started mowing this, quote, fall season, we put a new OEM Honda blade on here. So what you're seeing is an unsharpened, from the factory, Honda blade, which has done well so far. Now, I don't know about some of you, but I'm lazy. And whenever I mow my front yard, except for when we just put mulch out, I go through that mulch. I don't go around it. I go through it with a push mower. I pick up the back, roll right through it. How about you guys? Y'all circle around your mulch area? I'll show you what I'm talking about. We need to freshen this up. Once another job, pick it up right here, put it down right here, keep my line straight. The cheater's way right here. All right, you guys are getting close again, so maybe my lovely assistant. See, I can't tell whether that was, I think that was number 2 coming down. I can't tell. We're taking a guess. I think it was. Of course, I can't read the chat. Big old weed right there, baby. Man, it's a booger. Look at that thing. Can't see it. Oh, there she is. All right, we'll have to go around here. I guess maybe light driveway. Yeah, or that works. See, if you're still watching this channel in this live stream, you're watching a guy mow grass. And this is why we call the members lawn freaks. We're watching a guy online cut his grass. And somebody's out there drinking a delicious cold Coke, putting a chip in their mouth right now. Like, man, it's nice. It's like getting work done. There's my daughter. It's like getting work done without doing any work. You're a lawn freak, man. I salute you. That's what I'm here for. You live through me, getting your grass cut without doing it. All right, Mr. Kevin, by the way, Natalie's in your driveway. We thank you for the space there. Oh yeah, she's looking good. Really, the best striping is gonna look better the second time. There you go. So, sometimes when I do it like this, I just go around instead of going back up a bad stripe. My daughter's coming home looking like a boy. You're alive. Looking like a boy. She's transitioning. Just kidding. Tell everybody you're transitioning. It's Halloween at school, and it was Adam Sandler Day. So Natalie did her best attempt as Adam Sandler. No, she is not transitioning. She is saved, believes in the Lord Jesus Christ, and that was just a joke. Back to the mowing. Oh yeah. By the way, and it's so loud. I don't know how you guys can hear me. That's amazing. DJI's got some crazy technology. I did see somebody else actually did give a super thanks. I saw it like at the top say $11.99 or something. Thank you so much, whoever that was. Honestly, we appreciate it. Too kind, not necessary, but we thank you for your generosity. The good part about it, man, this is the last time I worked in the yard without it being super hot. I don't know when that was. This is beautiful, gorgeous weather. I'm about to mess this stripe up. Let me come back over top of this one. She's looking okay. Now, we don't have time today, and I don't think we have enough battery. We've had enough problems. But I would probably go over this again, left to right, for a quote special day when I know people are going to be out and about. Actually, I would have probably done it yesterday. Just haven't had the time this year. The rain and everything has kind of screwed me up, so we're just doing it one time. But yeah, we're live streaming this on the 31st, so it's not like I can recommend you. If you're doing it for Halloween, do it twice. Well, that's kind of late for you too, unless you do it twice starting right now. Then you won't be watching the live stream, and you don't want that. Leave it on at your computer and go out and mow. That was a good strike. By the way, to my golfers that may or may not be in the audience or watch this later, bow key wedges are insane. That's what I was doing yesterday. The golf course actually did not take on hardly any water as far as puddles, and it takes on water very, very easily. It was dry as a bone out there. But man, that bow key wedge I showed you guys, that is another class of golf glove right there. That thing is awesome. Very, very cool, very crisp. Things, I've spun more balls off of green in the past, what, how long have I been using it? A couple days, I don't know, a week, than I have in my entire lifetime. It's got so much zippity zip on it. I'm hitting these little slope greens, zipping them right back off the green, hurting me. Give me longer putts. Chipping though has been much, much, much improved with that wedge. I like it. I don't feel like I'm going to dig into the ground with it, but anyways, you didn't come here to hear about golf. I know. It just seems like it goes together, golf and grass, you know. So that's why I like going to play golf. I love looking at other guys' work with the Bermuda. Getting the fertilizer all over my ball. They spray this blue-green dye, so if it does sit on the top of the Bermuda, it looks like the course is greener than it is, but it's actually the fertilizer. The only place we really got cool season at our course is in the really shady areas. They recently put down some rye. They just repaved our golf path. I think the contractor put some rye down. Anyways, almost done with the front yard. Double striping. Takes twice as long, but obviously not that bad. A lawn striper does help it keep upright on hills, that's for sure. And it would look a lot better if I was bagging this. We just don't have time. And if the stream cuts off and I go to my phone and it's black, I guess that'll be the end of the stream. Because the receiver for this microphone is plugged into the Type-C port, so I won't know to charge it because on the YouTube screen, it doesn't show you your battery life. So hopefully, what was mine, like a 16 Pro? Hopefully my 16 Pro, I charged it full battery before we started this, so we'll see how long it lasts. It should last. It's not hot, so it shouldn't be overheating either. All right, last part right here. And I'll tell you what, I love the lawn striper. They're just another level, man. Come March, April, it's even better. It gets better. It doesn't even look the best. You guys have seen pictures. It looks good when you have a thick, lush, grown-in lawn. We don't have that right now, that's for sure. All right, so typically when I get here, I'll run over my stake. Typically when I get here, I'll go ahead and take this. Now I'm yelling, sorry. Bro, stop yelling in my ear. We'll take this chain and put it back for all the dog walkers, Amazon drivers, which all of my delivery drivers know me, and I wave to them and kind to them. I'm fine. My wife said I'm fine, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you. You're fine as well. Happy Halloween. Sorry, Mr. Kevin, I'm bending over in front of your window there. Apologize. Not that he's not seen. As far as those that have been tuned in this past couple months, Natalie, of course, has got the Honda over here. We did put in a dash camera in the front and back. This stake is about to come out. I really need to, since it rained, pound this thing back in. Barely hanging on, but I'll hang on for now. Yeah, we've not decided what we're going to do right here. We talked about cutting a parking space out right here and doing rock, but for the time being, we planted. So for now, we're going to leave it as is. So, Franklin County, how are you? I'm not watering. Leave me alone. That's the sheriff of water. You know this law. He ain't watering today. Oh, got some rain, folks. Whatever this like my wife does. Put my gas on. Let's kind of perk this side back up. So. Hopefully, yeah, it did. It actually did perk it up a little bit. All right, so I'll let her come out here momentarily. Y'all want the front? Looks improved. We'll go over it. I'm gonna get the work done. We'll go over it after I'm completely done. So I don't know if she wants to come over and maybe put you next to my truck. That might be the best spot for the strip over here. I like to get this knocked out. And this is actually a really nice grown-in area right here. Of course, I don't know what she may be busy in there fixing up some bread, homemade bread. Maybe not. Oh, there she is. Thank you. Thank you, wife. Like she could read my mind. This one, I don't do double stripes, by the way. Not that you can see me right now, but just single passes up and down. This should look better. Thank you. Yeah, if it looks good. Trying to take care of y'all's view. Whoops. When we thought we were moving, we still hope to move. Put in a new mailbox last summer. I definitely don't want to mess it up more. All right, now that we've done that, let's go back over this way. Come across. Add on to this right here. I think I can do this little strip. I've never done that. I'll do something I've never done before. Level this out right here. And let's turn around slowly. And back over. There we go. Well, go around. Do sweet eating. That was a fun strip because it's nice and thick right here. I wish everything was nice and thick right here. But it's not yet. Cut that corner. And one more over here. Man, Natalie is wearing this grass out over here. I'm going to have to reseed it. Barely see those stripes. Barely. I have to cut this way again. For this section, I'm just going to do a quick back and forth. Not even going to stripe it. Let it thicken up. Lazy man mode. Gotta take shortcuts somewhere, man. Alright, we did it that way. Let's go this way. And let's turn around. Put that back. Turn around. And go down here. This strip will look pretty good if we do it right. Trying to line it up equally though with the mower and the edge over here can be challenging at times. This one we want to do twice. We'll turn you guys around momentarily for the what I call the best section of lawn striping in my lawn. Right now, anyways, which is the side strip right here. Two, we'll double this guy. Man, it's windy. Leaves trying to blow in my mouth. Get out of here, man. Let's go back on this one. This is one everybody will definitely look at if we do it right. Back up. I like Tyler moving the camera. I had to hire somebody to come out here and do this. Move the camera, move the camera. Alright, let's get this edge right here. Alright, she got you straight. And this is going to be the most fun part of the motor. Not so much in the back section because that's our struggling section back there. Hopefully we don't have the same technical issues when we go around back here. We'll try our best. We know the fix now, hopefully. Alright, that was the number 2 there. Yeah, it's very rough back here. Not pretty. We're getting there. Definitely have not mowed as much as I have in the past after seeding. Really, that goes back to lack of rain, man. No rain, not growing. Oh, that's great. Double up on that right there. Just hooking y'all up for a better view. Try not to walk through that stripe. That looks pretty good from my view. I hope my Oakleys aren't painting a picture in my head that looks better than it really is. You guys are seeing crap. I'll tell you what, this back corner, man, it is not looking good. I tried to really put down topsoil and seed, and it is just not looking good. Like this established section. I need to get my Camelback out, man, so I can drink water while I do this. Get a drink right here in a minute. That looks pretty good. Beautiful. All right. We're laying the stripes for the entire season. Well, not really, but sort of. I really like it when we do diagonal. Right to left diagonal looks really good when it's full. Probably just save that for fall. You still got seed trying to grow in and everything, so it is rough back here. Not too concerned about it though. It is what it is. Put down winter seed, we'll let it grow as it does. Well, thank you guys once again. If you're not subscribed to the channel, this is a way different video than we've ever done, live stream. Normally we talk, we ask questions, we answer questions, we have guests. But they're in the chat today helping me out, including my wife. Shout out to Miss Ferguson for helping me. Didn't know she'd be here to help me. Probably would be a suckier experience without her, for sure. So thank you to them. Thank you for spending your Friday afternoon with your legs kicked up at your desk at work, hiding me behind Excel and Word documents, but when your boss comes in, Appreciate it. What are you looking at, Johnson? Nothing, sir. Nothing. You watching some guy mow grass? Not at all, sir. Not at all. That would be weird. Things we think of when we mow grass. I don't even want to know. So do not put in the chat what you think about when you mow your grass. I don't want to know your thoughts. Some of you ain't Christians. And if you are Christian, I definitely don't want to know what you think in the chat. Between you and the Lord. Let's just say repentance is daily. Amen. Can I get a witness? Man, it's looking nice. If I had more time, we double this thing up. It would look spectacular. It's just this back corner is just so ugly, dude. No grass. All that grass is just dissipated. Terrible. It looks like the first year I seeded it. Oh yeah. For a first striper, not bad, not bad. And also, when I watch this back, probably be skipping through some of it, but comment if you like this better than recorded videos. I know there may not be anybody in the chat right now because we had some technical issues, but if you are, and if you like it, mowing with commentary, let me know. I'm not opposed to doing this and having a microphone to talk to. I just hate that we lost half our audience with a technical issue, but hey, can't help it, guys. I apologize. Moving the camera all over the lawn, I guess that's going to happen. Should have expected it. Should have thought about it. But let me know if you like it. I wonder how much wind y'all can hear too, but it is windy. A windy October day. But look how different it looks. It's just wild, especially in this section. It looks like it probably grew up past 4.5 inches. We're cutting at 3.5, by the way. And it is, and then right about here, very little growth compared to back there because of the dryness and the new grass compared to existing grass. But not bad. It'll make it look good regardless. Even if we had weeds, and we didn't even have any of our overseed come up, striping it. I remember when Pete killed off fescue, it looked better than my lawn when I stripe it when it's fertilized. So even striping your weeds sometimes look better than just an average blended with everybody's yard, right? So, yeah, you like that, boy? Utility guys again. Doing a stop and stare, rubberneck, and good stripes. Only about 6 of them, but they look good. So I try to imitate all of you guys that have 0 turns and 38-inch decks or 42 or whatever. It takes me 2 passes with my 21 to make a 42, you know? Mulch up all these leaves, food for the lawn. Side yard complete. So now the challenge with the camera will be trying to move you guys forward, which I always use that router in the past, so hopefully it doesn't disconnect, but if it does, I will try to fix. Come on back. You gotta jump the mower over here. There we go. Back her up, move her forward. Coming into the home stretch, baby! For our first live stream mow ever. 25. It took me 5 years to do my first ever live lawn care mow striking. What a better one to do than the first strike of the year. Alright. Let me get this stripe and then I will take a break and move you guys myself. Ms. Ferguson can tell me what happens. So again, if we get technical issues, I will try to come right back, but I will not end the stream, I'll tell you that. We'll figure it out. It'll still be this URL, this stream. We go down and back up one more time. All right. We're still over here. You can, if you want to check and see if it's still working inside. I mean, since you moved it. So she's going to check on that. Hopefully you guys can still see and hear me. Take a quick whistle. Almost done. I can pick up my solar panels. By the way, if you missed the very beginning of the live stream, I'll show you this. It lays out into the sun, collects energy. It's supposed to be like a camping tool. And when you fold it up, like so, fold. Hopefully you can see that. Fold. Yeah, it's probably because of the distance. Fold, fold, fold. Then in the beginning, I don't know how well you guys will be able to see, but basically you have a USB-A and a USB-C port right here. 40-watt flexible solar charger. I mean, pretty generic. There's all the information. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there you go. So if I was to theoretically just use the mic, should start coming back. Huh? Check. 1, 2, check. Retry number 3. Well, technically 2. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. So I don't know the last thing you guys heard me say, but before it froze, but we've got our solar panels. We'll link that below. Big League Lawn Striper is what we're using. If you don't know anything about lawn striping, like if there's nothing, it's very simple. People do it with rakes. They do it with leveling rakes. They do it with PVC. You've probably seen homemade ones, but all you're doing is tilting the grass away from the sun and tilting the grass towards the sun, which gives it that dark light look to it. So that's all it is. So talking is almost done. We got you guys back on the correct router. Apologize, I have to keep turning Wi-Fi off and then turn it back on and we reconnect. So I apologize, it's annoying, I know. Now we know for the future. So let's finish it off. Thank you for those that have stuck around from the beginning. And then as soon as we're done with this section right here, I'm just gonna do all of this section really quick. We'll show you the finished product. We'll walk around the lawn. Wow. Maybe we don't need it. Maybe we'll stay in this range and show you the lawn because we'll keep cutting out. So we don't want to do that. So let's finish it and see what we do from there. All right. This looks better than over there. We got grass here. All right. Get this guy. Definitely looks better. Won't be seen so much by the public, but well, this side does a little bit from the road, but it looks better than it did. It needs to be mowed, probably lower than 3 inches, 3.5 like I'm doing today. Before it keeps swinging. I don't know if anybody else does that, but whenever, instead of sliding the roller, ripping out fescue, I pick up with the bungee cord. I don't know if anybody else does that. It's just what I've done to wind up bend down and hold that thing. I need a lever where I can just pull it. Cross that work out. And it works. Does the job. There are all these weeds out down here. I've had to stop myself from singing probably about 3 times since I started mowing. I'm a random singer. And no, I will not let one go. Embarrass myself. I am not a singer. Pipes were not made for singing. That don't look good, but it looks better. I don't think it looks good. Is that a root right there? It is. Wow, we got an emerging root right here. I don't recall being here the last couple of years. Probably from a lot of the topsoil, you know, water, rain, blowing dirt, it's exposing it. This is where bagging would have been ideal, but I just don't feel like it today. It feels like the job that never ends. Could be done by now. But it's all good. And you'll notice on these how solid the striping is, and then it starts fading and sketchy due to the turf. So clearly, common sense, the thicker your grass is, the better your lawn striping is going to look by far. Even if it's dead, weeds, thicker is better for striping. And not good for areas that I'm in right now, so I'm trying to be gentle, whatever. You know what I mean. Alright, back up here. Home stretch, baby, home stretch. The sound of leaves in a mower. On a warm, probably about 64 right now, if I had to guess. Feels really nice out here. Good day to mow. Clear all those leaves off there. And technically, we don't have to come back and stripe every mow after this, unless you just want to. And if I've got a lot of baby grass growing and I need to replant a lot, I will take it off again. We don't want to mess up baby grass with the lawn striper, that's for sure. It's not worth it. The best striping is going to be in the early spring, into May, at least for up here. Sometimes for us, it stays warm so long, we're mowing all the way. Remember that time? I don't know if y'all remember. I posted a mowing video in January. I mowed my grass in January in North Carolina. It was that warm that year. I was striping my lawn in January. That's insane. Some of you are buried in 28 inches of snow. I'm mowing my grass. That's wild. But they say, I heard some of the old gentlemen at the golf course say that the Farmer's Almanac supposedly says it's going to be one of our coldest winters, but who knows if that prophecy is ever accurate. I don't know. I swear every year they talk about this is going to be the worst hurricane season in the Atlantic Ocean. We had one bad storm in October. That was it. I mean, it was very non-active. So who knows? All right, a couple more passes. By the way, this live stream is brought to you by Jesus. He loves you, cares for you. If you're going out for a Halloween party tonight, choose the Lord, not Bud or Michelob. Never makes you happy, man. You'll just be an angry person when you wake up, and you'll be sick. Not worth it. Choose the Lord. He loves you. That's my sponsor, Jesus. I don't have any sponsors. But we're having fun, man. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a fall festival. All is welcome at our church if you're interested, if you're local. I know there's a person from my work that's actually going to be coming out with her kids. I think she got several kids. Marquita, shout out to Marquita is what I call her, Marquita. Shout out to Marquita. She'll be coming out, but New Hope Worship Center in Lewisburg, North Carolina, if you're interested. Food, fun, and games. Hayride for the kids, free, don't cost you anything. Come on out to Lewisburg, North Carolina. nhwcbun.org. If you're interested, it should be on there. Actually, I think if you go to his radio, it's listed on his radio from what I saw today. So, come on out to the fall festival. Say hey to Mr. Ferguson. Now, I saw you mowing like a crazy man live. And as always, if you're not subscribed, subscribe for crazy content like this. We've been rather slow as of late. The rain, the constant overseeding, not really been a prime lawn as we've had in the past, but we're working at it. We're getting there, baby. We always say that, I think every year. And everything seems to work out pretty well, but looking at times past, I think I went a lot heavier with my seed in times past. And it's not been the lawn I would like, but again, if you do this for 5 years, I tend to care just a little bit less each year. It's not as exciting, if you know what I mean. But I enjoy helping people, that's what I like. Enjoy helping people. Never had a lawn. I remember those feelings of never having a fescue lawn. Man, that was fun to mow this thick, beautiful, lush, fertilized lawn for the first time. It was fun. It's nice to help others get there. All right, last strip, guys. Let me double check I got that top part. This guy. We're almost there. And then I'll show you the quote results the best I can from here without losing coverage. And I had to blow some leaves and weed eat a little bit. Good strike going. All right, but we can put Mr. Mower up. Gladly. Welcome back, Mr. Lawn Striper. Been sitting on the shelf, on the bench, out of the game, but he is back in action. Let's put up Mr. Honda. You've been a good one. Responsible home care professionals out there, you professional influencers, wipe down their mower. I don't. I'm the average man saying I'm done and I ain't touching anymore. I'm just kidding. Now we're good. We'll clean it later. We got some branches that's already falling, trying to kill me. You missed. So there we have it. So I'm gonna pick you guys up, get some drink after this here live stream. I don't know how long we've been going, but it's been ups and downs, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hanging on. For those that have hung on for as long as you have, we appreciate it. 82 minutes. So man, 17 of you are brave. Thank you. Look at that. Look at where we started. Click over after the stream ends. You can click over and see just where we started with a fresh haircut. Let me lean you guys up some so I can lean the legs down. There we go. But look at where we ended up. Man, how much better it looks. How much better that looks from where we started 82 minutes ago, 83 minutes ago. Now, when we look up towards the sun here, it's not going to look great because we're looking, you know, in the sun's direction. The stripes won't look good, and it's kind of lime green. At least it is in my view. I don't want to walk too far. We'll walk over. But there you go. You can kind of see the stripes there. Clearly, you'll see it in the next recorded video. But there you go. Woo! Looking pretty good, man. The mulching did pretty good. Not great. This is a Honda mulching review in 5 seconds. It did okay. You can kind of see my shadow there. Not so much great striping. And again, you know, this is the first time we've laid the grass one way or another. If we was to come back and do this for a second or third time, it would look better. It always looks better on that second or third time in the same direction, that is. But look at the stripes shining. Something that looks good. Maybe I can walk backwards over here on the side strip. Now, remember our area over here, it looks rough, right? This is what I was saying on camera during the mow. It looks super rough over here, but as you get back further, it doesn't look as bad. But man, for, you know, what I'm dealing with, look how much better it makes your lawn look. And that's why I think Big League Lawns, again, I'll link them below. I'm not really affiliated with them as far as getting paid or anything like that. I think Pete is, and I may have a GCI link that I'll put down below. It is a pain in the butt, I will tell you, to put that on my Honda mower. I did not enjoy it, but the results look absolutely awesome. And clearly this is on my phone, but we're able to throw up a drone on a recorded video and you know, make it look awesome. But man, this section is the one that everybody sees when they drive down the street, and that's what looks really good. And so since I've already made it this far in my driveway, let me go ahead and try to turn you guys around. Hopefully it didn't black out on us. I don't see anybody leaving. You can't really see. We'd have to go out into the road, and clearly the phone would disconnect. But just better looking. Obviously in front of Mr. Bones there, it's sketchy. It does not look good. It needs to grow in. We need more water, and it's going to need some attention. But a haircut on the lawn makes it look a whole lot better. That is for sure. And then up front, you can see kind of the strip. The strip is just, it's full, and the grass looks really well, really good. Not so much the stripes, and you can see maybe, I don't know if you guys can see up by the mailbox, I see some blowing grass. I don't have to weed eat up there, but man, so there's the finished product, and this is what it's all about, making it look awesome. Still need to trim, still need to get our lines right, because clearly you guys can see I've thrown this board out of the back of the truck, and you can see the leaves that like to pile up in the corner of the driveway right here. And so blowing all that out helps tremendously as far as all of that. But we still got, like I said, we've got weeds. But can you tell me, you know, this goes to show you, we don't really need to worry about the weeds so much. And there's weeds all in this lawn that I'm walking in right here. Weeds everywhere, but we're not worried about it. For example, look at this guy. Look at that. You can't even tell though, unless you get really into it and you're really super concerned about it. And we're not right now. We're trying to get everything growing, built up, and then we'll kill off what we don't want to keep. So hopefully you can see that, and it looks so much better for the viewers that will be walking by. So let me properly send you guys off with stripes behind me, maybe like this. How about that? And let me actually, let me do it this way. I'm gonna move the camera around. There you go. All right, so you're a little low, but thank you guys. The first ever, look at the dust that comes off. Oh my goodness. The first ever live mow, basically behind the scenes. You see dragging cameras, doing it live is definitely more difficult than recording, because then I could just take the clips and I throw them together and do that. But thank you so much for tuning in. To those of you that did the super thanks and gave donations, thank you so much. And as always, thank you to the members. They'll be the ones that have the badges that you guys should be able to see or have seen in the chat. They got the badges by their name, Mr. Kevin, Mr. Blake for sure, Chris Glenn. I'm just naming names and that gets me in trouble like my dad, but you see the badges by their name. That's how they got those. That we've got two different members options, Super Freak and Lawn Freak, like $2.99 and $4.99. It just helps support the channel. It's just something we try to do. But thank you to the members that choose to do that. And just for watching, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. This has been something different. Let me know how you like it. And if you're watching this after the live stream, let me know if you think this is pretty cool. This is kind of like a super long how you make a YouTube video without editing it. It's just raw and uncut and live. So hope you guys have a great weekend. Sorry we didn't have a video this morning. Probably won't have one Monday unless we just kind of recap this and show you the finished product again for Monday for people that didn't tune in. But God bless you guys. Thank you so much. That'll do it for me. I got more work to do, blowing off the leaves, trimming out the edges here so we can get up and meet up with some church folk to get ready for the live stream. Thank you so much to Kevin, my wife, and everybody else moving the camera. We survived. God bless you guys. See you next time.